Good morning, YouTubers. Today's Sunday, August the 4th. We're out here in Gulfport Harbor today. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna come out and catch some crabs for lunch today. I was out here yesterday fishing, and even though I didn't catch any fish, I noticed that there were just a lot of crabs along these rocks. And usually I don't start fishing for them until the end of August, but we decided to come out here and take a shot, me and Ethan. And we got a pretty cool way of catching them. We just call it chicken wing on a string. So I'm gonna try to get a couple dozen and have a good cookout before it starts raining. Alright, this is what the setup looks like. I've just got a couple of holders that jam easily down into the rocks. Both lines are out, both lines are slack. You can do this with one person, but it's easier and funner to do it with two people. You can have one person reeling the crab in and the other person will be netting them. So when we see one take off, the net man will go down lower to the water and like maybe sit on this slab here. And oh, all right, we already got one going right here. Okay, you want to get a little closer to the water there?
Those dangerous rocks and everything.
It feels like a pretty good one. And that's how you do it. Look at him, he's pulling mouthfuls off.
Yeah, he's legal.
Nice. All right, let's see. Get our measuring stick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's good. She's good. Nice. Gotta just bring them in real slow so they don't know anything's happening. Let your net man get him.
Yeah, that's good.
A good one.
Female.
Brought it almost all the way up to the rocks. This one here is going too.
Alright.
Let me see him.
He's debatable.
Flip him. Let's get this one over here.
Yeah. Just gonna make my way over.
Be careful. Oh yeah, this one feels good. Got a lot of back pull. Oh yeah, it's a good one. little of it, jank. them off the bottom. Oh, good save. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. Tried to back out of that, huh? This one here is swimming away with it. As soon as he grabbed it, he went straight to the surface, which is good because that means that there's other crabs down there. That's how they eliminate their competition, is they swim away with it. Oh, that's a good one. Let it chew on it for a minute. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, good job. The thing about these crabs is that they're really greedy. So if they find your bait, one down there.
They're also greedy about killing each other. There's a big one right here.
All right, hold on one sec. They're pretty greedy, so whenever they get this chicken, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll grab it and they'll swim up to the surface, and a lot of times you'll see your line just moving off. That's because he's swimming away with the bait so nobody else can get it. He's not even paying attention. Whoa! All right, folks, that'll do it. You got enough for a great boil. Nice big female. Yeah. Cool. All right, y'all. We'll see you at the house. All right, guys. Welcome back. We made it home, and the final score was 17 crabs. So we're gonna go ahead and get them soaking in some fresh water, the tap water. And I like to do that because the crabs will get rid of all the nasty stuff they got inside of them, the sand. They'll blow the sand out, and the tap water's got chlorine in it, and it'll kind of sanitize them a little bit, and it also slows them down and kills them, so they don't have to go into the steamer alive. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and get them all spiced up. All right, guys, we got the crab season. Here they are right there. And what we used was the Zatarain's crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil, and Slap Your Mamas. What you do is you put a layer in there, and then you sprinkle whichever one you want, and then you put another layer, and then you sprinkle, then you put another layer and sprinkle until you're done. And I believe this style is called Maryland style blue crabs. And what you do is you take one of these 32 fluid ounces of apple cider vinegar, pour the whole bottle in there. If you want to save some for a dip, you can use apple cider vinegar in a little bowl to dip your crab meat in. That's great too. But I've got some more inside, and use 24 ounces of beer. And what you want to do is bring it just to the bottom of that little grate. You don't want the actual water to be touching the crabs. You want to be steaming the crabs is what we're trying to do here. So we're going to go ahead and get this boiling, and then we're going to put those crabs in here and get them steaming. Oh, I forgot to mention, because it's optional, with the beer and the apple cider vinegar, you can also put some Zatarain's or Slap Your Mamas in there, or whatever seasoning that you want to use, into the bottom of the pot, and that just makes it a little spicier, the vapors that comes up. All right, y'all, once you get a nice rolling boil going like this, look at that. Oof, increase your heat just a little bit. Hope it's not fogging up the lens too bad. And you want to take your crabs and drop them in. Close the lid. What I do is, I got this little gap right here, so I'll take a paper towel and stick it in there, spread it out a little bit. And you want them to steam like this for 25 minutes. All right, guys, time's up. Go ahead and stop it. Let's go ahead and take a look at these crabs. Ethan, if you can hold this, thank you.
Alright, they look good.
Alright, so what we're looking for is if they got any more dark spots on the top. And I don't see any dark spots, they're all light. So they are good to go. And let's start pulling them out. And this way, you know, I learned this way a couple of years ago. Can't remember quite where I learned it from, but I'm not saying this is the best way to do it. It's just the way I do it. Pretty sure people can tell you how to do it to where the claws don't fall off and all that stuff. But all right, to me that looks great. We're gonna go ahead and eat, and we thank you for watching and tuning into the channel. If you like it, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.